Bang, let's get it. The MLB playoffs are back, and we got the Boston Red Sox versus the New York Yankees. Sorry for the Yankee fans, including myself, but Garrett Crochet's on the mound. He absolutely dominates the Yankees. In 4 games this season, he's gotten over 9 Ks, 9 or more Ks in 3 of those games. The one he didn't, he missed. He only had 7. The line is 7.5. As you can see on the side here, Garrett Crochet dominates this lineup for strikeouts. I'm taking him to go over 7.5 Ks. Bang, let's get it. Nick Sogard in the same game to get a hit. Let's see if he has any history versus Matt Fried, who's a starter. And he has 3 at-bats batting .667. He's getting the hit. Nick Sogard to go over 1 hit. Bang, let's get it. Matt Fried is the opposing pitcher. Earned runs. The short play is over. A couple of books, Fliff and Sleeper, got him juiced to go over 1.5 earned runs. The best place to play it is on Underdog. We like Matt Fried to go over 1.5 earned runs. Let's look at him versus the Boston lineup. 6 games played. This has happened more than enough for me to like this play. Next, I got Blake Snell on the mound for the Dodgers. Blake Snell pitcher strikeout line is at 6.5. He's facing off against the Reds. Look at him versus the Reds. He only had 1 game, right? But he had 11 Ks. Then look at the lineup versus Blake Snell. It looks awesome. I'm taking Blake Snell to go over 6.5 strikeouts in Game 1 versus the Reds. Next, you know Tyreek Scuba's on the mound for the Tigers. His pitcher out line is at 17.5. We think he goes 6 outs. I didn't look at his strikeout line. That bitch might be high. The juice line is his pitcher strikeouts, heavily favored to go over 17.5. As far as his strikeouts go, where is it? I don't even know if I had a line anywhere for his strikeouts earlier. It's at 7.5. And versus Cleveland, I'm pretty positive he's gone over this multiple times. He got 7 games versus Cleveland, 4 straight. He had over 7.5 strikeouts. That's funny that it goes 13, 10, 9, 8. We take Tyreek Scuba to go over 17.5 pitching outs and 7.5 strikeouts. If you're feeling froggy, yo, Ryan O'Hearn in the Padres game to get a hit. He's gotten a hit in 8 straight games, right? He's heavily juiced to go over. The best price might be on Flip or maybe Dabble. And then versus Matt Boyd. Does he have any? No history. We take Ryan O'Hearn to get a hit. Bang, let's get it. I got Gavin Williams on the mound versus the Tigers. His strikeout line should be at 5.5. We like the over here. One, he's been on fire. And 2, versus Detroit, I think he cleaned their ass up. He got 6 games played versus them. And 5 straight games he's gone over 5.5 Ks versus the Tigers. Gavin Williams over 5.5 strikeouts. Next is Nico Horner. It's hits, runs, and RBI to go over 1.5. He hasn't done well over the last 10. This is the playoffs. We versus the San Diego Padres, and 14 games versus them he's gone over. Not as freaking as we would like, but we want to see him versus Nick Pivetta. He has 4 at-bats, batting 0. I'm not positive I like this line anymore, even though everywhere else has it juice to go over and the best place to play it at looks like Underdog. Those are all of the implied probability plays to go over or under on pickfinder.app. Yo, use code ReallyRico. You get 10% off for life. I don't know if I said that in a while. But then you come over to Daily Grind Fantasy. I'm on Underdog. I'm going to hit refresh, see if we got anything sharp that I missed. You see Scooble, fantasy score under 45.5. The last time he pitched, I played it under 45.5 and caught his ass by the hook. I'm not positive if I like it in this playoff game. A couple of other plays that are not really interested in was Asia Wilson rebounds, and it says under 13.5. I'm afraid of that. A couple of Monday Night Football games as I'm shooting this early, but those are about to take off. So we didn't get much for tomorrow outside of the plays that I did show you. However, on Dabble, there's not a ton of extremely valuable plays, but as you can see, if I put the data points correct, we have some action there, but I basically called off a lot of the plays that I do like. Blake Snell, over 6.5 Ks. The rest of them wasn't really valuable enough for me to jump on, as I play a lot of these plays straight as well. But there you have it. Those are the sharp plays on pickfinder.app. A few plays on Dabble on Daily Grind Fantasy if you're interested. And I think that'll do it. I'm ReallyRico. You already know. Let's get this dough, bruh. Peace. I'm out.